especially to our audience and to our esteemed speaker. Welcome to our fourth session of applicants' lectures for this semester. This talk will be all about the basics of trading and technical analysis. It's a great topic to widen your scope of knowledge when it comes to financial literacy and investments. I am Jared Alamparo, the Academic Affairs Committee Secretary.
I'm Lorraine Siador, an iCurriculum Associate, and we will be your hosts for this afternoon. Ayan, isang Saturday na naman nakakasama nyo ang UPIC iCurriculum team. Sana hindi pa kayo nagsasawa. Anyway, ayan na, na-reach na natin ang trading and technical analysis. Wow, grabe, no? Nung una, we were only talking about personal finance, tapos ngayon, we're advancing into deeper topics. Grabe yung progress and journey. Pero, sino ba dito yung may ideas about doing technical analysis and trading? Pa-thumbs up naman dyan.
Tignan natin. Ano ba? Tignan nga natin.
Thumbs up please kung meron kayo ideas. Let's go.
Okay, mukhang konti for now, no? So,
pero, yeah. Dahil pinili naman nila umattend, di ba, Jared?
Yes, I agree.
For sure, madadagdagan nga yung knowledge nila about the topics with the help of our great speaker. Speaking of knowledge, ikaw ba, Jared, ano yung ideas mo about doing technical analysis and trading?
So ideas and background on technical analysis ang tanong mo, no?
Yes.
Well, when I started with trading, alam ko lang is puro numbers tsaka technical terms lang, like support and resistance. Yung mga tao nagcha-chart sa YouTube, yung mga charting boys daw ang tawagin nila. Things that they call indicators such as RSI or moving average, then MACD, and all those things. One time nga ginawa ako sa isa kong trade, sinalpak ko lahat ng klase ng indicators, tapos nagreklamo ako, ba't walang portfolio ko? Ginamit ko naman yung indicators. Pero yun, kasi hindi naman talaga pinag-aralan ng mabuti, surface level knowledge lang. So ayun, dito tayo alam mong pasikot-sikot ng technical analysis. Kaya dito tayo ngayon sa lecture na to. It's for us to learn better about technical analysis.
Tama. I definitely agree with you. So, wag na natin patagalin, and I bet the audience are on the edge of their seats to start this session. Tama ba, audience? Heart reacts naman po dyan para di ako mukhang sumerya, please. Heart reacts kung excited na nga ba tayong mag-start ng session na to. Ayan. Thank you sa support.
Okay. So now, reminding you guys of our house rules first. Now, please keep your microphones muted at all times during the lecture. And again, we would like to remind you that spamming, use of profanity, and other offensive remarks shall not be tolerated in this Zoom meeting. Anyone who violates this rule shall be removed from the list of participants in this lecture. Thank you for your understanding.
Now, please submit your questions for the speaker through the link posted in our chat. We will synthesize your questions and show them during the Q&A portion of the lecture. Again, we would like to thank our sponsors,
MyTrade Philippines and Unicapital Securities Incorporated. Now, to formally begin our lecture, let us welcome our UPIC 2223A Vice President of Academic Affairs Committee, Mr. Justin Philip Tuazon, as he gives us the opening remarks. Let's all give him a virtual round of applause.
Hi, Jared. Hi, hello. Thank you so much. So, good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to the fourth and last lecture of UPICI curriculum this semester. So as I have said in our past lectures, UPIC is an organization that primarily aims to promote financial literacy, not just to its members and applicants, but also to the general public. The organization also aims to instill in people the drive and discipline to thrive in the financial industry and to develop a culture of innovative and responsible research. As such, one of UPIC's main projects is iCurriculum. This initiative provides a series of lectures and modules about several topics in order to improve the foundation of its participants' financial knowledge. In the past lectures, we talked about personal finance and introduction to investing, pooled funds, and fundamental analysis. This time, for our last iCurriculum lecture this semester, we are going to move on to the basics of trading and technical analysis. I won't make this any longer as I'm sure everyone is excited for this. Once again, thank you so much, Ms. Lorraine, for accepting our invitation and being our esteemed speaker today. And thank you everyone for joining us for the last time in iCurriculum this semester in the trade that pays off. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your warm and enlightening words, Justin. Now, without further ado, let's introduce our distinguished and passionate speaker for this afternoon.
Ms. Lorraine Siador has been an equity trader for over 6 years. She's currently a financial exchange specialist at a startup cryptocurrency exchange and is formerly a financial analyst at London Stock Exchange Group. She's also a registered business professional, top 7 nationwide for batch 2017 to 2018, and is president at Filipino Young Investors. She's a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management at St. Louis University. And she is also a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Management Accounting at St. Louis University as well. She is also part of the top 57 in Investor Trading Cup 2020. Everyone, let us give a warm virtual round of applause for Ms. Lorraine Siador.
Hello everyone. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. So, share ko lang. Kita ba?
Kita naman.
Yes po, kita po.
Okay. So, thank you for inviting me to be your speaker for today. And in today's lesson, we will discuss about the basics of trading and technical analysis. So, just like some of you guys, I also started trading when I was a student. So, ngayon, nag-work na ako. And trading, ang laki ng benefit na nakuha ko while learning trading. Okay. So, first of all, I want to ask you this question. What is trading? What comes into your mind when we say trading? So, in general terms, trading is said to be the exchange of goods and services. So, hindi lang siya sa stocks, no? It also applies to consumer goods or mga cars, gadgets. As long as there are exchange of goods and services, it's called trading. But what is trading in the financial market? Trading is the act of buying and selling financial instruments or securities in hopes to make a profit from it. So, ibig sabihin, you are buying and selling stocks from time to time. And ano yung goal mo dito? Ang goal mo is to make profit para mag-gain ka. And second question, what is a good trader for you? I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it. What is a good trader for you? So, maybe each one of you has different ideas on what is a good trader. Or for some of you na may knowledge na sa trading, so, ano nga ba? Diba? Most of us is aspiring to be a good trader. Pero ano nga ba? Ano nga ba yung qualities ng isang good trader? So, here are some of the characteristics of a good trader. First, a trader who has a good system. So, sa dami ng systems in the market, may you be a breakout, momentum, buy and support trader, or a bounce trader, there are different types of system and you need to pick a system that suits your personality. Kasi iba-iba yan eh. It varies from trader to trader. Pwedeng effective sa akin, pero hindi effective sa'yo. So, you need to find that system that fits your personality. Second, do an action only when that system tells him or her to. So what does it mean? It means that you will only buy when that system tells you to buy. You will only sell when that system tells you to sell. And you will do nothing if that system tells you to do nothing. Remember, waiting is part of the game. And yan yung pinakamahirap, no? Yung wala kang ginagawa. Kasi minsan talaga, matitrigger ka mag-trade. So, ayan. And third, a trader who is heartless. So, I don't mean this literally na heartless ka sa lahat ng bagay. Only for trading. You should be emotionless while trading. So, bakit nga ba? Because when the emotion kicks in, your trade can become a disaster. So, for example, you have a family problems or you're broken-hearted and you insisted into putting a trade. So, nag-buy ka. So, that trade can become a ruin, no? So, pwede kang malos sa ginawa mo. Because you're trading in a state na hindi ka dapat nagte-trade. Kasi pwedeng galit ka, malungkot ka. So, dapat while trading, walang emotions na kasama doon. So, it is very important for a trader to be heartless while trading. So, there are two types of people in the market. The first one is the investor. I think this was discussed to you in the previous sessions. And the second one is the trader. So, let me give you a quick background of the investor. So, ano nga ba yung investor? Investor, buy and hold the stock. So, basically, these investors are selecting those blue chip stocks. Those stocks that have a very good standing, have a very good earnings, and a very good financial statements. Kasi you're here for the long term. So, you better select a company na alam mong hindi madidelis, di ba? Or alam mong andyan pa kahit na 10 years, 20 years na yung lumipas. Second, you just simply chose a company and let time pass by. So, bibili ka lang, then iwanan mo lang siya for years. Then third, get your money afterwards when you think it has grown enough. So, after 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years, kung sa tingin mo okay na sa'yo yung profit, then you can take out your money. You can get out your gains, your profits from the market, and you can enjoy your life. Okay. So, the second one is the trader. And this will be our focus for today's lessons. So, ano nga ba yung trader? Trader buys stocks when he thinks it's cheap or when his system tells him to. So, bibili ka lang kapag sinabi ng system mo na you should buy. Okay? Or, ang goal ng every trader is to buy stocks which is low and sell it at a higher price. So, ang question ngayon dito, may system ka na ba? Kasi if you're here for the long term, gusto mo mag-trade for many years, then you should have that system. Kasi kung wala kang system, it's like you're just buying random stuff, di ba? And you may be lucky at the start, but it is not sustainable for the long term. So, dapat may system ka. So, kahit na matagal ka sa market, syempre, mag-gain ka, hindi yung hula-hula lang. Second, sells it whenever he thinks the price is just right to sell. So, when the system tells you to sell, magsisell ka. But, ang pinaka-problem dito, kahit na sinabi ng system na sell, minsan greedy talaga ang tao, di ba? So, kahit na sell na siya, nag-hold pa rin tayo, ay, baka tataas pa yan. Pero, in trading psychology, it's not right. So, to have that good system, when that system tells you to sell, dapat magbebenta ka na. And just do it constantly. And your gains will be compounded. Third, it can be in a few seconds, a month, weeks, or up to a year. So, since we are a trader, so hindi naman tayo investor, meaning we are buying stocks from time to time. So, kung active ka sa market, ito yung mga nag-trade to a few seconds, minutes, ganyan. Pero kung wala ka naman time, pwede ka naman mag-hold lang ng stock and wait for a week or a month. So, there are 4 types of trader. So, this is very important. Okay? First is the scalper. So, in a scalper, these are the traders who trade from seconds to minutes. Basically, trade lang sila ng trade. Okay? Sila yung maraming time sa market. And this is scalpers mostly. Maliliit na gains. Pero kapag kinompound mo, kapag in-add up mo lahat, malaki din. The second one is the day trader. This type of trader usually monitors the market when it opens and sell the stock before the market close. So, this day trader, they never let an overnight trade. So, kailangan mabenta mo na yon before the market close. The fourth type is the swing trader. These are the trader who holds a stock from days to weeks. So, kung wala ka masyadong time, ganyan, may work ka na, you can be a swing trader. And lastly, the position trader. Ito talaga, kung you really don't have time to monitor the market, you can be a position trader. You hold the stocks from weeks to up to a year. Okay. The first 2 types of trader, this one, the scalper and the day trader. Ito yung trader na merong time. Kasi, di ba, within the day, ganyan, namomonitor talaga nila yung market. Pero kung wala kang time, this last 2, the swing trader and the position trader, suits you. So, it's up to you. It varies from person to person, no? So, pwedeng may time ako, ikaw wala. So, ano yung dapat na trading personality mo or types of trader na dapat para sa'yo, di ba? Okay. That's why it is very important to know your trader profile. So, what time are you available to trade in the market? Diba? Kasi if, sabihin natin, wala kang time, pero you insisted into scalping, hindi mo na monitor yung market. So, ano yung sa tingin mo mangyayari? So, baka malos ka lang, di ba? Kasi wala kang time i-monitor yung market eh. Yung tipong dapat nagsiswing trader ka lang or position ka lang, pero you insisted into scalping. So, dapat hindi ganon. It is very important to know what time are you available to trade in the market. So, no matter what style you choose, make sure that it fits your personality. So, there are a lot of system in the market. May system, kung scalper ka, may system para dyan. Kung swing trader ka, may system para dyan. So, dapat pang malaman muna sa sarili mo. Anong asan ka ba doon? Anong trader ka? Then, pick a system that suits what type of trader are you. Okay? So, next. There are 3 types of market analysis. The first one is the fundamental analysis. It's analyzing the financial statements, economic, and other factors that may affect the price. So, in a macro perspective, Andito din yung mga interest rate, Fed decisions, ganyan. But it's not our focus for today. So for today, the second type of analysis, technical analysis, ito yung magiging focus natin, no? The study of historical price action in order to identify patterns and determine possibilities of future direction of price. So basically, we are studying the history in order to predict what will happen next. And the third, this is the sentiment analysis. It's to gauge how other traders feel, whether it is bullish or bearish. So basically, para siyang fear and greed index. Are the traders afraid of the market right now, or are they confident to trade in the market? Okay. So when you heard technical analysis, what comes into your mind? No. Technical analysis. Ganda pakinggan, di ba? Technical analysis. So, as we said earlier, it is the study of historical price movement to determine current trading conditions and potential price movement. So, ibig sabihin, we are here to study the previous price action to make a decision or a prediction on what can happen, diba? So, pag technical analysis, number one word na nasa isip natin is the charts. It's all in the charts. So, lalo na kung pure technical trader ka, diba? If something good is happening, of course, it will be reflected on the price. The price will go up. And if something bad is happening, the price will go down. So it's all in the charts. Kumbaga, it is priced in the charts. So we also said that history tends to repeat itself. So basically, we traders are looking for fractals, for similarities na yung setup na to nangyari na in the past. So it can happen again in the future. Diba? So finding the right combination is different for every trader. So it is important to start with the basics before you start working your way into using technical indicators. So itong mga basics na to, very important siya. Huwag niyo siyang kakalimutan. So kahit na medyo deep na yung technical indicator mo, still mahalaga yung basics. So technical analysis in some way subjective. So, bakit nga ba medyo subjective din siya, no? Because two people may be looking at the same chart and indicators, but it doesn't mean they have the same idea on where the price may be going next. So, pwedeng yung chart, no? Yung price nasa support na. Pwedeng sabi ng isang trader, nasa support na. It might go up, it might go up. No. Pero sabi naman ng isa, nasa support na. It can break the support and go down. So, it really depends on each trader. Lalo na sa system. Kung ano nga ba yung sinasabi ng system mo. So, let's go to types of price charts. Since technical analysis yung usapan natin today, so there are different types of price chart. But in today's lesson, I will only discuss 3 price charts. So yung una is line chart. This is basically a dot, but when connected, it forms a line. That's why it's called line chart. The second one is the bar chart. The bar chart looks like this. There's a vertical in the middle, and on the left side, this is the opening price, the price where the market opens, and the closing price, the price where the market closes. So, kung gagamitin mo siya, ito yung itsura niya. And the third one, which ito yung gagamitin natin for today, the candlestick chart. So, ano nga ba yung candlestick? Diba? Ito, makikita nyo dito, this is called the candle. On the center part, itong green, this is called the body. And itong line sa taas, this is called the shadow or the wick. So this is the highest price the stock goes in, and this is the lowest price. So itong body, kung green siya, it means that the price open low and close at high. So ibig sabihin, bullish siya. So kapag vice versa naman, itong red, it means that the price open high and closes low. So bearish siya kasi bumagsak yung price, di ba? So dito pa lang, kita mo na agad. Ano nga ba? Bullish ba siya or bearish? So what are the other importance of a candlestick charts? First, it's easy to interpret and are a good place for beginners to start figuring out chart analysis. So, ito no, candlesticks are easy to use. Research shows that visuals help with studying, so it might help with trading as well. So, isang tingin mo lang, no? So, pag green, okay, it's bullish. So, pag red, it's bearish. Diba? Compared kung line chart lang siya, hindi mo masasabi. Okay. Third, candlestick patterns have cool names such as shooting star, which helps you to remember what that pattern means. So there are a lot of patterns in candlesticks. So if you want to learn more about that, I recommend reading the book of Steve Nissen, The Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques. So, dun sa book niya, medyo gusto ko siya, no? Kasi kompletong mga candlestick patterns. So, dito, dahil may name sila, for example, shooting star, kapag nakita mo ni shooting star in the chart, alam mo na yung possible na mangyari. Next, candlesticks are good at identifying market turning points and trend reversals, or an uptrend to a downtrend or downtrend to an uptrend. So basically, may mga combination din siya, no? This patterns, may mga combination siya. So kung nakita mo na yung combination na yun, so the trend may reverse. So this candlestick charts is very useful. So, let's go to the trends in the market. There are 3 types of trends in the market. The first one is the uptrend. Ayan, pataas siya, bullish siya. The second one is the downtrend. Ayan, bumabagsak na si market. And the third one is the sideways. So, ayan siya, parang wala masyadong galaw. So, ano lang siya, ranging. So, mostly ng consolidation is sideways. So, in an uptrend, ayan, may parts tayo. So, if it makes this is called the higher high. Kapag umaangat si market, it's making the higher high, higher high, higher high. And ito naman yung pullback, it's called the higher low. So, kung umaangat siya, it's making the higher low. Kapag bumababa naman si market, this is the downtrend. So, this is called the lower high, lower high. Every time na bababa siya, then magbabounce ng konti. So, this is lower high. Lower high, lower high. Then, this one it's making its lower low. Kaya, medyo hindi maganda to, no? Kasi parang, as the term itself, lower low, mas bumaba pa siya. And in sideways, we have the equal high, then equal low, equal low. So, equal lang siya. So, dito sa trends ni market, basically nag-a-apply tong supply and demand. So, what is supply? Supply is the number of shares available in the market. And demand is the number of shares wanting to be bought. So, itong supply, siya yung available na pwedeng mabili sa market. So, for example, there are only 10,000 shares available. Ganyan. And the demand, for example, gusto mong bumili ng 100,000 shares. Pero 10,000 shares lang yung available. So, what do you think? The supply is lower than the demand. So, the price will go up kasi ang daming demand eh. Pero konti lang yung supply. Pero if the vice versa happen, for example, there are 100,000 shares available in the market, then 10,000 lang yung gusto mong bilhin. So, konti lang yung demand, di ba? So, ang daming supply. So, what do you think will happen kung ganun yung scenario? Of course, the price will drop. So, this law of supply and demand also applies into trading. So, napaka-importante niya sa trading. So, this one, if nag-breakout siya sa resistance, then it's called breakout. And kapag bumaba naman siya, it's called breakdown. Pero if you can long and short in the market, this breakdown is also called breakout pababa. Okay. Let's go now to support and resistance. So, ano nga ba yung support? Support is the price level on the chart in which you can expect surplus of buyers. So, meaning, dito sa area na to, itong support, madaming buyers na nag-aabang. That's why it's called support. Buyers is greater than sellers. And the second one, resistance, is the price level on the chart in which you can expect surplus of sellers. So, kabaliktaran siya ng support. Dito naman sa resistance, madaming nag-aabang na magbenta. There are a lot of buyers. There are a lot of sellers. So, sellers is greater than the buyers dito sa resistance. Okay? For example, this is the chart. So, asan yung resistance and support dyan? So, basically, ito yung resistance. So, nandito yung volume of sellers. So, anong ibig sabihin kung nandito yung volume of sellers? Since madaming nagbebenta sa level na to, it tends to drive the price down. So, since madaming nagbebenta, so baba ka muna, bumababa muna yung price. Then, kung na-reach na yung level na madaming buyers, which is called the support, andyan yung volume of buyers, aangat ulit siya. Ngayon, kung na-break niya na kung mas madami ng buyers kaysa sa sellers, dito sa area na to, it can break out. This is what we call the breakout level. Then, aangat ulit siya, then it will establish support again, a new support. So, ito nga yung resistance natin dati. It will turn to the new support. Okay? So, ayan, pag umangat ulit, ganun ulit yung mangyayari. May resistance ulit, then pull back, then bago umangat. So, let's take a look at some charts. Okay. For example, so in-screenshot ko na lang siya, no, para nasa isang slide na lang. The chart of Jollibee Foods Corporation. So, kita niyo, no, ang linaw. So, anong trend siya during this time? It's on uptrend. Diba? Tapos, ayan, yung red arrow are the resistance and the blue arrow are the support. So, ibig sabihin, nandito yung surplus of buyers, then, ayan, umangat siya. So, na-exceed niya yung sellers, mas madaming buyers, so bullish yung market. So, ayan, umangat ulit siya. Then it reached a certain point na mas madami ulit yung sellers. Ayan, so bumaba ulit siya. So, ayan. So, from this move alone, pwede ka nang mag-gain if you are a trader, no? Pwede kang bumili every time it hits the support and then benta ka every time it reach the resistance. So, the trend begins to show signs of weakness when it fails to print its higher high. So, what does it mean, no? For example, dito sa chart ni JFC. So, kailan siya nag-fail i-print yung next higher high niya? At this point. So, this is the previous higher high. Pero this point, hindi niya na na-break yung resistance. So, naging lower high na siya. So, ano nangyari? So, medyo bumagsak siya ng konti for short term, no? So, bumaba muna yung price, it prints lower low, then lower low. And then, ayan ulit. So, lower low, naging lower high. Ay, higher, naging higher low. So, nung naging higher low siya, so, ayan ulit. So, it established the next support over this area. So, kung ma-break niya yung resistance dito, hanggang dito, so, it's going uptrend again. So, ayan, no. That's how you can trade the support and resistance. So, using support and resistance in trading. So, bigyan ko kayo ng example ng isang trade ko recently lang. This is asset. I bought it during October 10 price. Ayan. So, bakit ko siya binili? So, if we zoom in closer into 1-hour chart, so, makikita mo dito, no? Support and resistance. So, this is the lower low. Then, it started to have its equal lows. Then, higher lows. So, ibig sabihin, for me, dumadami na yung buyers at this area. Kaya hindi na siya bumagsak at this level. So, bumili na ako. Then, the price started to go up. So, it never goes down to this level again, di ba? Then, afterwards, it breaks out. And, andito na siya sa level na to. So, ito pa lang support and resistance. Pwede nyo nang gamitin as a basis of trading. So, basta, clear lang sa inyo saan ba yung lower high, higher low, ganyan. So, kung na-master nyo to, maganda rin siyang gamitin for trading. So, the sign that the trend may be reversing is when price begins to print higher lows or equal lows. Which is, ito nga yung nangyari at this area. So, on this trade, I made 20%. So, okay na yan, di ba? Kasi, nasa bear market pa rin tayo eh. So, 20% is good enough. So, kung may 100,000 ka, then it's 20,000. 20,000 is not bad. Okay. So, ngayon, alam na natin yung trends and support and resistance. Let's now go to technical indicators. So, what are technical indicators? Technical indicators are used to make entry and exit points for trades. So, ginagamit siya para i-flat saan ka ba entry or saan ka ba magbebenta. Ganyan. Second, it is used to predict market movements ahead of time. So, we have different kind of indicators. And some of it is a leading indicator. So, makikita mo na agad kung ano yung possible na mangyari sa market. And third, it is used to confirm the price trend before entering a trend. So, pa-uptrend na ba talaga siya? Or downtrend pa rin? Pwedeng ganun. So, ang una ko i-discuss na indicator is the RSI, or it's called the Relative Strength Index. So, from the word itself, diba, is strength. It measures the strength. So, RSI. RSI is said to be a momentum indicator. Yun nga, no? It measures the strength of the stock. So, ano nga ba siya? Aangat na ba talaga yung price or hindi pa? Second, identify overbought and oversold levels. Dito sa RSI, may tinatawag tayong overbought and oversold levels. Then, a leading sign to enter or exit a position. Since RSI is a leading indicator, so pwede mo nang malaman, no? So, mag-exit na ba ako ng trade or mag-enter na ba ako ng trade? So, mamaya, i-discuss natin paano natin siya gagamitin sa trading. So, if the RSI is above 70, it is considered overbought. Ibig sabihin, sobra na yung nag-buy. So, possible, bumaba na siya. And below 30 RSI is called the oversold levels. So, masyado na siyang nabenta sa price na to, then the price can go up. So, ito yung cons ng paggamit ng RSI. Since trading indicator siya, it may provide premature or false signals. So, pwedeng masyadong maaga pa para mag-enter. Ganun. So, RSI, overbought and oversold. So, let's take a look at some charts. This is the chart of PXP. So, yung sabi natin kanina, this one is the RSI. Ito yung 70. Kikita niyo yan. This is the 70 level. So, ngayon, kung above 70 na siya, it is considered overbought. And dito sa baba, ito yung 30 RSI. Kung nandito siya sa level na to, below this level is called oversold. So, tingnan natin, no? Kita niyo to, oversold level. So, kung bumili ka dito, this one, so, pwede ka na mag-profit, no? Umangat siya at to this level. Ngayon, pag dito sa level na to, malapit na siya sa 70 RSI, pwede ka na magbenta. So, pwedeng ganyan yung gawin mong system. Every time it hits the oversold level, pwede kang mag-buy. So, ito, this point, pwede ka ulit bumili dyan. Then, umangat dito, ito yung RSI niya, pwede ka na magbenta. So, paulit-ulit lang. This one, benta ka ulit dito. And this one, ayan, benta ka ulit dito. Ayan. Kita nyo? Kita nyo paano siya ginagamit? Pwede kang mag-buy sa oversold region, then sell it pag medyo umangat. Ayan, buy ulit dito, then sell it. Andito na siya sa RSI 70. Ganyan. So, pwedeng ito yung system na gamitin mo. Okay. So, recently, ito yung nangyari. Bumagsak siya. Pero, it's near RSI 30 na, no? So, ayan. Nung umangat siya, ayan. Pwede ka nang magbenta. From here to here, profit ka na yan. So, there are a lot of opportunities just knowing this indicator, no? So, ito yung mga buy points. Ayan, yung green arrows. Then, itong red arrows are the sell points. Yan yung mga time na pwede ka nang magbenta if nakabili ka during the oversold level nung bumagsak siya. So as a trader, yan pa lang, no? RSI pa lang, marami ka nang kinita just by doing this buy and sell sa oversold and overbought levels. Okay, next chart, we have Annie. Okay, so tingnan naman natin tong Annie. So, itong green arrow, yan ulit yung oversold regions na pwede kang bumili. So, take a look at this. Ayan. Then, umangat siya, ganyan, pwede kang benta ulit sa level na to. Then, bumagsak ulit, pwede kang bumili. Then, benta ka kapag na-hit ulit tong RSI 70. Then, ito, recently, pwede kang bumili nung bumagsak ulit siya sa RSI 30. Then, benta. So, yan. Malaki na rin yung kinita mo dyan, no? Kung nagawa mo yun. So, the green arrows are the buying area and the red arrows are the selling area. Since trader naman tayo and we don't hold a position for so long, so pwede natin gawin ito. So next, IDC. This one, so very obvious, no? Though maliit lang siya, pwede nating, pwede pa rin laruin. So every time it hits the oversold region, ayan, umaangat pa rin naman siya. So, every time na, ayan, umaangat naman yung RSI niya to this level, pwede na tayong magbenta. In this scenario, ayan, marami-rami na din tayong kinita. Diba? So, ayan, buy points, then sell points yung mga red arrows. So, ayun. Ayun, paano gamitin yung RSI into determining oversold and overbought regions. This one, punta naman tayo sa RSI divergence. So, divergence, ibig sabihin, may pagkakaiba, no? So, for example, this asset. So, makikita natin yung price is going up. Ito yung price chart. So, pataas siya. Pero makikita mo sa RSI na pababa na. So, anong nangyari? So, ayan, bumagsak na yung stock. Ito, kita mo na dito pa lang na pabagsak na siya. And this one, ayan, medyo matagal na siyang downtrend. Makikita mo yung divergence. It makes a lower low, pero sa RSI, higher low na siya. So, ito, pwede mo na siyang i-trade. So, kung nakita mo to, pwede ka nang mag-buy dito. Ayan, buy. And then, nung na-hit niya yung RSI 70, pwede ka na mag-sell in this area. Diba? Before pa siya bumagsak ulit. So, nung bumagsak naman siya dito, pwede ka mag-buy ulit since nasa RSI below 30 na siya. Then, pwede ka nang magbenta ngayon. Kasi nasa RSI 70 na siya. Kita nyo? Ito yung RSI 30. Then ngayon 70. Malaki na din kinita mo dito. So, ito yung nabili ko, no? Yan yung trade ko. Yan yung trade ko recently. So, kitang-kita nyo. So, ngayon, malinaw na how to use the RSI. So, next chart. So, mas madaming chart, mas okay, no? Para madami tayong matutunan. Okay. This is the chart of BDO. So, kita niyo yung divergence. Yung price, pataas pa rin. So, uptrend pa rin siya. Pero sabi ni RSI, pababa na. It makes lower high na. Hindi na siya higher high. So, ngayon yan ang nangyari sa price. Pumagsak siya. So, that's how you can use it. So, next chart. RSI pa rin. Divergence. So, ito, one of the most commonly used, pero one of the most powerful tool in trading RSI. So, next. Ito, kita nyo, bumagsak yung price. Pero sabi niya, RSI, equal lows na. Then, ano nangyari? Umangat siya. So, this time, na papalapit na siya sa RSI 70, pwede ka na magbenta dito before pa bumagsak. So, from this, you can already profit. And this one, ito yung nangyari recently. So, kita nyo naman, di ba, yung divergence. So, pababa siya, it makes a lower low. Pero sa RSI, ayan, pataas na siya, higher low na siya. So, this movement alone, ayan, yung recently na nangyari kay Converge, umangat siya. kung nakita mo to, di ba, ang laki na din ng kinita mo. You could have made 35% profit from this move alone. So, RSI pa lang yan eh. RSI pa lang, 35%. Di ba? Gano'ng katindi yung RSI. So, next one. Ali. Ali. So, ito yung chart ni Ali. Ganun din, no? Lower low. So, pababa siya, it makes a lower low. Pero sabi ni RSI, paangat na siya. Ano na siya? Higher low na siya sa RSI. So, kung nakita mo na to, pwede ka nang bumili. Then, you sell. Nung nasa RSI 70. So, this is the selling point. So, kumita ka na din at this point. And then, ito din, recently lang to. So, if you have seen this move na ayan, medyo pantay na din yung lows niya. So, sabi ni RSI, higher low na siya. Then, yan, umangat na siya. So, at this move, you could have made 30%. So, malaki din yung kinita mo, di ba? Ito yung mga stocks recently. So, kung na-spot niyo siya, if you do your homework, di ba? Medyo malaki na din yung kinita mo. Okay. RSI as a support and resistance. So, punta naman tayo dito, no? So, yung RSI, pwede din palang maging support and resistance. So, meaning, for example, ayan, may mga levels na lagi siyang nagsusupport. So, this one level, diretso hanggang dito. So, ano nangyari dito? So, every time it hits this level, ayan, possible na mag-support na siya. Yan, ayan, lower low. So, kung bumili ka dito, umangat pa ulit siya. Diba? So, since sabi ni RSI, support na. Parang, sabi natin, minor support. So, ayan, umangat siya. You could have profited from that move alone. The next support, ayan, diretso. Ito yung next support, diba? So, kung bumili ka ulit dito sa support na to, then, malaki din ulit yung kinita mo. Up to this. So, dito sa RSI 70, pwede ka na ulit magbenta. This one, ito, support yan. Every time it hits this level, so, pwede nyo din gawin yun sa chart na makikita nyo yung confluence, no? Kung saan siya lagi nag-hit. So, it may be the support in the RSI. So, every time na na-hit niya to, ayan, umaangat, then, baba ulit, ito, sa this level ulit sa RSI, then umaangat ulit. So, every time it hits this level, pwede kang bumili, then benta. Ayan. So, ganun din on this move. Diba? Pag bumili ka dito, at this support, then, yan, pwede ka na ulit bumenta dito. Then, bili, then benta. So, yun yung perks ng isang trader. Kasi every move, pwede tayo mag-profit. As long as, ayan, na-spot pa siya, you do your homework, and apply proper risk management, so wala namang issue dyan. Pwede ka mag-buy and sell. So, next, PXP. So, this one, malinaw din, no? So, asan yung support level niya, or this is the oversold level. So, every time it hits this, ayan, pwede kang bumili, then benta ka kapag papalapit na siya sa RSI 70. Ayan. Kita niyo yung move. Ayan, kahit yung maliliit na move, kung malapit na siya sa RSI 70, then pwede ka na magbenta. Ayan, maliliit na move. So, ayan. So, RSI, it measures the speed and magnitude of price movement. So, strength na. So, ayan, minimeasure niya yung magnitude. And it also helps traders validate trends and trend reversals. So, sa divergence pa lang, no, alam na natin. So, nagre-reverse na ba siya? Ganyan. If may divergence na tayong nakikita, pwede na natin i-trade yung divergence na yan. So, next indicator, the moving average. So, this M is are also one of the commonly used indicators by traders. So moving average is based on past prices. So basically, average siya. For example, gumamit ka ng 20-day moving average, average siya ng 20 days. Okay. Second, average price of a stock over a certain period of time. Ayun nga, average price. Then, these are the commonly used MAs. The MA20 for short term, ganyan. MA50 and MA100. So, example ulit tayo. Okay, damihan natin yung chart. This one, the GMA7. So, during this time, 2021, so, tinakpan ko lang yung MA20, no? Kasi mas malinaw sa MA50. So, nakikita nyo naman, di ba? Yung MA50, ito yung blue line. And the MA100 is the violet line. So, kita nyo dito. Paano nyo nga ba gagamitin yung MAs, yung moving average sa trading nyo? So, dito, every time na bumabagsak siya sa MAs, pwede kang bumili. Pwede nyo siyang i-trade. So, ayan, kapag natouch niya ulit yung MA50, angat ulit, pwedeng benta, then bili ulit dito, ayan, tapos umangat, tapos bili ulit dito. Pwedeng ganun yung trading strategy. Or kung talagang strong uptrend siya like this one, pwede ka ding mag-hold as long as the price stay above the moving average. So, kung nakabili ka dito sa baba, then, ayan, pwede ka lang mag-hold as long as andito pa rin siya sa taas ng MAs. So, as you can see, yan, umangat pa siya. Layo ng inangat niyang price. Diba? So, that's basically the MA. And a strength ng MA is when the stock is uptrend. So, once na nakita niya na yung stock as uptrend, ayan, pwede niya na siyang gamitan ng moving averages. Second example, this Wilcon. So, kita niyo paano siya nagtitrail sa moving average. So, dito, kapag nakabili ka sa baba, as long as it's trailing, ibig sabihin, malakas yung stock, then pwede ka pa rin mag-hold. Then, benta ka na dito. If you see na, ayan, medyo, ano na siya, parang bumababa na siya sa MA, pwede ka nang magbenta. And this one, ayan, bumaba na siya talagang tuluyan. At least nakabenta ka na, di ba? At this level pa lang, before siya bumagsak below the moving average. Okay. So, next chart. This is ABA, ABA. ABA. So, nakita niyo ito. It actually happened recently. So, the stock is uptrend. Ayan. So, nagtitrail lang din siya sa MA50. Then, dito, medyo nag-down siya. Pero, umangat pa rin siya sa MA. So, as long as it stays above this moving average, goods pa rin. So, ganyan gamitin yung moving average. If you want to use this on your trading strategy. So, basically, plan your trade and trade your plan. What does it mean? So, do your homework, di ba? Mag-plan ka, ano ba yung mga trades na papasukin mo. And kapag naka-plan ka na-filter mo na yung mga stocks na gusto mong bilhin, yung mga entry and exit points mo, then trade your plan. Kung wala kang plan, then anong gagawin mo? Huwag ka mag-trade. Diba? So, gano'n siya. If you have a plan, then trade your plan. If you do not have a plan, then don't trade. Kasi baka mag-lose ka lang ng money if you do that. Kasi alam mo naman sa sarili mo if you do not do your homework. So, execute your plan. So, ito yung pinaka-importante, no? Kasi ang dami sa atin, plan lang ng plan, ganyan, analysis, paralysis, pero hindi na-execute. So, it's very important to execute your plan. Kung sinabi ng system, magbabay ako if it hits this level. So, magbay ka. Then, kung magsasell ka naman, if it hits that level, then you sell your stock. Okay. And also, only risk what you could afford to lose. Ayaw naman natin dito na malose natin yung life savings natin, di ba? So, every investment has a risk. Even stock market has a risk. And you should only risk what you could afford to lose. So, that's all for my presentation for today. Thank you for listening. Okay.
Ayan. Thank you, Ma'am Lorraine, for teaching us the basic topics of technical analysis. Ganun pala yun pag gusto mo gumamit ng technical indicators ng ayos, no? Especially
Hindi yung sinasalpak lang lahat.
Yes, I agree. Grabe yung sa RSI though. Kasi minsan pag na-overwhelm ako sa anong indicator ba itong dapat kong gamitin? Maybe it's really the best to start with a few indicators and then isaduhin mo. You make a trading strategy based on a few indicators and then you just have to create that